Hello all. Okay, and here at the Bridgeton Bus Museum in Glasgow, it's the 2025 October, well it's the date actually, it's the 12th of October 2025 event today. This is a weekend thing actually. It started yesterday but I couldn't manage yesterday. I was at the stock car banger racing, of which I've done a video of. So I've came here today for the Sunday, which is usually they say that could be the busier of the days anyway of the two. So it's the annual event, the opening day, the public opening day here at the Bridgeton Bus Museum, which is a former bus depot in Glasgow. So I'll get footage throughout, just various pictures, and if I'm riding on any of the buses I'll get some of the footage of that as well. I came through here with I came on the Volvo Ilsa Mark II X-Tayside bus, open topper, WTS 272T. It's Alexander body. It's been converted to an open top bus. It's been like that for many years, since about 1984. The bus was new to Dundee in 1979. So that's the bus that came through here on today. Right, I'll turn this camera around and show you what's here. So it was a former depot in Glasgow, and this is just a closer look. I've done videos on this bus before. I know this one very well, and if you've watched my videos you'll have seen this bus in my videos quite often. I've driven it before as well, quite a few times. Good bus to drive. So that's the one that's going to be an exhibit. It might go out as well, it depends. I might take it out on a tour. I'm not quite sure what their plans are for it later on, but they might have it out later today. So yeah, there's quite a turnout. There's a brand new Yutong bus here as well, an electric single decker. It's part of Midland Bluebird, which is owned by McGill's. This is the same company I drive buses for. I drive Explore Dundee buses, the city buses, which are owned by McGill's as well. McGill's own quite a lot of buses. This is one of their latest single deck versions, the Yutong bus manufacturer, the Chinese make, fully electric bus. They do the double deck versions as well, which is UD11 or U11DD or something it's designated, but it's the single deck version here, and I will go inside and show you it as well. As I say, we're on the double deck versions in our service bus. Oh, and I've also got this brand new Volvo triaxle as well, which is, then you've got the old Alexander PS type Leyland Leopard. Back to the electric bus. I'll go back around that near side again. I want to get the unleaded weight. I'll pan the camera past the unleaded weight. So I'm a wee bit tired because it was an early start. I had to be at the pickup where we started off our journey today, just outside Forfar. I had to be there for 6:45 this morning, which meant I was up at 5:30 this morning. Yesterday I didn't get back till quite late because I was at the stock car banger racing at the Galley Raceway. So I didn't get home till after 11, and time I got to bed I was like 1 o'clock, so I only got about 4 hours sleep, so I'm a wee bit sleepy. But anyway, I'll do my best for you and get as much footage as I can through. So yeah, I've had a busy weekend and I'm back again. Now, what surprises me is that this is actually heavier than our double deckers, because our double deckers is 13,750 kilograms unleaded weight, and it's a double decker, the Yutong double decker. This is the Yutong single decker. They're both electric. The double deck Yutong is electric, and this is an electric, and this is heavier. This single decker is heavier than the double deck, which is, I can't really quite understand. I know that they're longer, but it's actually heavier. So I'm familiar with that with the cab because I drive them. So I'm sitting in the cab on one of these Yutongs. I do this for a living. It's exactly the same. I'll show you the controls. As I say, our version is the double deck version. This is the single deck version. I'll just show you the instruments. So this is just like another day at the office for me because I spend hours driving the buses. And it's electric handbrake, There's a toggle switch on and off for halt. You can also hold the pedal, which is slightly different. It's actually a brake pedal, which is others is the wobble type, where it's you're pressing down. This is like a carbon. Accelerator's the same. No, actually it's different. This is actually back to front. It's different. Our brake pedal on our U-tongues is like that. It's like that. Whereas the accelerator on ours is like that. Now, on this it's the other way around. The accelerator pedal's like that, and the brake pedal's like a carbon. Now normally the traditional buses, both accelerator and brake pedal are like this, like Weibo or something for the brakes. But this has actually got the accelerator pedal like brake pedal on most buses. Because the thing that struck me about these buses is when you accelerate, it's like the double decks that we've got, it's like the car type pedal for the accelerator. So it's back to front. It's totally different than this. It's got the traditional accelerator pedal shape with the car type brake pedal, whereas our double deck U-tongue versions has got the car type accelerator pedal and the traditional brake pedal. So it's sort of, that's an observation that is different. It doesn't have the massage function, because on ours it's got an electric seat. Massage function would be there, that's that for the massage. This doesn't have it on this model. See if we can zoom out a little bit, show you the instrument panel a bit clearer. So the mirrors are the same. It's got a much better interior mirror, because the interior mirrors and ours are obscured with the, well, I can't really say too much more, but it's a different setup on this one compared to ours. It's I could safely say that. But the controls all feel the same. That's you get different lighting and that's slightly different. But I won't spend too long in here. It's L for low, call it a launch, but it accelerates really quick when you press it. It's an electric motor with the U-tongue badge. So that's what it's like anyway. Driver's seat position. It's just like feeling like another day at the office. I mean, matter of hours from tomorrow I'm working, so I could be driving this. One like this tomorrow, the double deck versions. Very familiar with sitting in the car with one of these. It's slightly different up there though. It is a single deck, so it's got the to accommodate for that. That's the seating capacity. It's 32 seat, well, 35 seat until it's standing. And then that's your door release, that's your door lock for locking the door, and unlocking the door for like the cab. It's a magnet, it's an electromagnet. So then the saloon of the bus now, I'm just going to show you what it looks like inside here. It's quite smart, tidy. Sort of the same type of hopper windows. And the interior is like such. I was sitting to demonstrate. Just to show you how much the seat comes up. That's what it's. You don't have a headrest. It's the same shape, same design as seat as ours. Although this has got the Midland Bluebird upholstery, whereas ours is like the different type of upholstery. So, yeah. It's brand new. It was only delivered Wednesday apparently. It's not been on service yet. So it's spanking brand new. It'll be air conditioned as well. So this is right at the far extreme back. On the single decker, they are a bit longer than the double deck counterpart.
Look at all the buttons at the side of the chair as well.
But it is the same sort of bells and oh yeah, it makes the same bell sound. But yeah, the single deckers are generally longer than the double decker counterpart, but it does share all the same, well, it's the same components, it's the same manufacturer, same emergency exit setup with the button, with the lever setup here. It is a U-tongue, so it's going to be built the same sort of way. Only the double decker's a double deck version. It's single deckers are generally longer. So, as I say, the bell's same. Well, in fact, that lights up. I think the one just lights up on the edges. But
oh, this time you can stand.
And as usual, you get the interior and exterior temperature as well, which is the same as the Dundee U-tongue, so that'll be the destination where it's going. So they usually get talking animated voice as well that says your stop announcers, the next stop is at. So that's just a wee sort of insight into the brand new Utah single decker. So that's the single decker that I just came off. So fleet number's 5104. So I'll be making my way up through the shed and that in there, and I'll show you what's in there as well. And they run service, well, it's like a free shuttle service around about Glasgow, and I'll travel on some of these buses and get footage while we're on it as well. Get that in my video as well. Seeing and looking at it, it's old Morris, and so basic they are compared to modern cars. Oh, sorry, just getting a bit of the underside of it. I like looking at all these parts as well, and getting underside it. I remember my dad repairing his own. Check it underneath it. Wheels are so thin. Yeah, it's a lot thinner. It's much thinner profile, but the cars are thinner as well. And I've videoed enough of the car, I may as well get this as well. A wee bit of the inside if I could. Fortunately, I'm just getting the reflections. So I was trying to show more of the inside, but it's just reflecting. Oh, yeah, that'll probably be alright. So I'll go into the shed now, and then I'll make my way up there, and then I'll get in some of the buses. I've just been bumping into people and then speaking to them, and I've kind of like forgot where I was on the video, but I will get around to getting in there and showing you inside there. So they've got the selection of resident buses here as well.
TV cars and TV buildings.
Yeah, so I've got it here. You've got the different grill. Yeah, they were very stylish. But this one came off an example of what we've done. So I'm very well familiar with that bus, WTS 276T ex-Tayside bus, Mark II Volvo Ailsa, left Tayside Dundee bus. Well, I was actually in National Express when they brought over. Left service in Dundee in 1997, having completed 18 years in service. This particular Mark II Volvo Ailsa is unique. It has it's a Mark II Volvo Ailsa, but it's like the Mark III engine in it with the Voith transmission, but it still retains its original Mark II rear axle. So it's a very unique bus, sounds very unique, and I've been fascinated in that bus ever since I discovered it in 1988, sounding like a Mark III, but still having its Mark II original rear axle. So it's got a Mark III engine sound with the Mark II back wheel sound. It's very unique. It's the only bus that Tayside had that was a Mark II with a Mark III engine in it. So this particular Mark II is part of the, see they had different regs of Mark II, different year. This was a 1979 one. It's WTS 271T to WTS 276T, this one being 276. The other Mark IIs came a bit later, they were V-regs, fleet numbers 1 to 35. V-reg, DSP 921V, CSL 601V to CSL 620V, and then DSP 921V to DSP 935V. They were the Tayside Mark II V-reg fleet. Mark II Volvo Ailsa. This has got the Alexander bodywork. Well, these were the earlier Mark IIs, the T-Reg ones. They came in 1979, a year earlier. This is, as I say, this is part of the batch of this one is part of batch 271 to 276, and this is the only one that's got the Mark III engine in it with the Mark II rear axle. It's got the Voith transmission like the Mark III's, sounds like a Mark III, but still retains its Hamworth rear axle, the rear drive axle. Very unique bus, and it has got the push buttons for the gears like the Mark III's as well. Whereas the SCG gearboxes, what the Mark II's originally have, and the Mark I's have a silver lever for its gear change. The Mark III's have got the push buttons, just like what this one's got. It'll be the Mark III engine transmission with the Mark II rear axle. Sounds very amazing. Yeah, it's a fascinating sound, that bus. When I discovered it in 1988, I was fascinated in it. And I've been ever since. So there's a Mark III RV type bodied Alexander Volvo Ilse with X-Strathclyde. Strathclyde batch. It's Alexander RV type body as opposed to the Alexander AV type body that was on the Mark I and Mark II. 276 on the Alexander AV type body. This particular Mark III is an Alexander RV type body. And it too has the Voith transmission, and there's the gears, the Mark III gearbox, just as opposed to the silver gear stick which is in the Mark I's and Mark II and an SCG gearbox. So here's a Mark I Volvo Ilse. It's an ex-Glasgow one as well. So this has got its original engine, and you'll see that it has a silver gear stick for the gears. It's an SCG gearbox, and it has the Hamworth rear axle, and it's a Mark I, so it's got the Mark I engine, transmission and rear axle. Alexander AV type body with the panoramic windows for the side windows, as opposed to having them individually. So there's two big long windows there, and upstairs there's four big long windows. They're a lot longer as opposed to the shorter bay type windows, such as this, for example, which is kind of like your typical sort of sized windows. And this being a Leyland Atlantean Alexander body. So there's buses running around, and free services and free shuttle services. I'm going to get myself in one of those shortly, go for the huddle and sample the sound and hear what the sound like and get a wee run on them as a passenger. So Bridgeton Bus Museum has a lot of stalls. There's the stall section up there that sells like various things, bric-a-brac, all sorts of different spare parts for buses and that as well. Everything from lights to wheel trims to dials to seat covers, cushions, and you even get model buses, and there's probably a whole other host of bus related things and other bric-a-brac stuff up there as well. So there's other vehicles here as well at the bus museum, at the Bridgeton Bus Museum. There's this American type cop car. It's a massive machine, as you can see. It's absolutely huge machine. And even to a modern car or a normal standard, it's still big, because modern cars are normally bigger than just standard anyway. They get bigger as the more modern they are. Well, this thing's old, but it's still big. Look at the width of it. There's no European car that would. That's why America have big cars. It wouldn't fit in Europe. It's too wide. Well, it would fit, but it wouldn't really be suitable for the European roads because of the width. But the Americans have bigger roads, so they're much wider. Accommodate cars of this length and width. So it's just enormous. So we'll be like underneath. Trying to exhaust. Stick the camera under the side as well. I'll maybe get a look underneath the front as well if I could. Stick the camera under the front. So just to be a look there. I'm going to still feel a wee bit tired though, because it's been a long day for me, it's been a busy weekend. But it's a free shuttle service. I'll pan the camera down there, I can look fair back to that myself. It's good because you can try out all these different buses. What else is low heights going out? No, it's been out. Missed it unfortunately. See what's on the other side. Actually, that was the Saturday side I was looking at. This is the Sunday side I want to be looking at. So, Sunday departures. And Welsh are right at the last one at 5:05. Rear Edge Mark 2. Don't know what one I'm going to go on yet, but I'll try one of them anyway. But like I say, there's a load of stalls, models, and all sorts of various bric-a-brac and bits and pieces and that. So we're going away to go up onto the street and see the buses that are parked here as well. Both Sundays on this side, you've got the Riverside, Killamall Street, and this is the tour side, Killamall Street as well. So there's carriage on forward on from there. So it's both sides of the Sunday sides, which is handy to know. And then you have this one as well. So I might actually go for a huddle on this Volvo B10M City Bus single deck. I quite like those, so I'm going to go for a huddle on one of those. On this one here. I've been on this one before at the filming, but I'm going to go on again for the huddle. It's a mid-mult engine, 10 litre engine, 9.6 litre horizontal. It's under the floor on this Volvo B10M City Bus. So engine's under there, and it is. So I'll show you the other side briefly because I want to get a seat on it. I don't want to end up missing out because I'm too busy filming. I could probably do this after I've had a shot, but there's plenty of seats left. So I've sat myself here at the back. Volvo B10M single deck Alexander PS type bodywork. And the floor, this engine and gearbox is under the floor, sits horizontally. It's a Volvo 9.6 litre turbo diesel engine. And I think this one's a ZF transmission, it may be void, I think it's ZF gearbox, 5-speed gearbox, automatic.
On the back straight? No, we're up on the back If we go that way, you'll probably still cabbage. That's how we go in the shorts.
A cab has a back of it.
So we your car and our cars and
What?
what's the car? What's that? That's car.
One's car and then that's
Yeah, that's car.
Gagla.
What that's for?
Gagla. We're going so fast.
Yeah.
You got your bus?
Get out.
Mom, you see what's happening? I fell backwards because it was so hard.
So that was a good huddle. It was an hour actually. I was on that bus, the Volvo B10M City bus with Alexander PS time bodywork. So good. It was an NREDS 1994, 95. So it's 30-year-old. Still going strong. So it's just parked up there in front of this Volvo Elsa Mark II. And then you've got a Leyland Leopard there just ready to go. Ready to go. And then you've got this other bus here as well, just sitting there waiting to in the lineup. Probably going up later on or something, I'm not sure. It's a Volvo B10M double deck. Volvo B10M City Bus double deck. And you've got this big Ember triaxle coach just coming in to join the old buses. Now Leyland Leopard's about to pull off. I think I heard it just going into gear there. Yep, there she was. Big deep exhaust. It's okay, mate. Oops, it's getting this. Volvo, it's a Volvo Mark II V-Reg. That's the Alexander PS type Volvo B10M that was on there. There's a brand new 25 plate U-tongue triaxle coach. Oops. Sound of it pulling off that deep exhaust, grunty exhaust.
You get drunk on it?
Yeah, well, I had a shot on the Volvo B10M earlier, that was nice. There we go, pulling up.
Next week it will be Bradford, and next week it will be Halifax. So the accommodation. When I was 10 years old, you'd see me at the Coliseum coach.
So yeah, he was saying it's windscreen shaped like that for aerodynamic purposes basically. It's quite an unusual setup for a windscreen, but apparently it's for aerodynamics. So yeah, so that's a wee bit of the on-street buses that are parked at the side of the road. There's buses coming and going all the time, so I mean there's a lot of changes in that. So I'm going to get a bite to eat inside there, inside the place, a cheeseburger or something, and then just have a wee wander about for a bit and probably go on another bus later on. So this is the rear of that Bristol VRT. It's Eastern Coachworks body, I think. Oops. So that's ECW, I think there's at Eastern Coachworks bodies or something. And it's a Bristol VRT anyway, so just make my way back into the Bridgeton Bus Museum building and grab a cheeseburger or something, and then I'll probably wander about. As I say, I'll go back on the bus for a run later on, I think. See what happens basically. Impressive. Dennis fire engine, it's an ancient type, so. And of course you've got the Vanthool Mark 1 PSG 825R. Yeah, just a tidy machine. So this is I've done a video on this one. It's the Volvo Ilsa Mark 1 with Vanthool Mikado bodywork, PSG 825R. And it's one of my favourite ones. It's an interesting design of bus with that type of bodywork on an Ilsa Mark 1 chassis. So I've done a video on this before, a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when it was on Edinburgh. I was doing an Edinburgh run for a running day. So it's unusual, is it? It's Vanthool Mikado bodywork as opposed to the normal Alexander bodyworks that's used on the Volvo Ilsa, like Bus 276. Well, that's the Alexander RV type bodywork. Sorry, AV type bodywork. It's Alexander bodywork. Whereas this is a Vanthool Mikado Mark 1 R registered. So like I was showing earlier with the controls, gear stick, it's the silver lever type with the carve control. SCG gearbox, looks like the cylinder head's off on this one. So it's got engine work done on it at the moment by the looks of it. Extensively, obviously major engine repair work. So the top half of the engine's off, well, is it maybe the rocker cover? It's either, I think it's the cylinder head actually that's off by the looks of it. It's quite a lot. So it's getting repaired. It's a tidy machine though, I like it. I'm impressed with that type of bodywork. So I'll just pan in the camera around this bit that I wasn't at earlier, so I'm going to show what's here. So you've got this souped up Capri, Ford Capri, Mark II type. And then so I'm going to get a bite to eat though, and then I'll probably go on that Dennis tried it, the ex-London bus later on. It's going out at 3 o'clock, so it gives us about, what, 55 minutes to I spend here, the toilet, something to eat, and then look round. And I'm going that Red X London bus that came in. Dennis tried it, the 51 plate. It's due, going by the board, it's due to leave at 2 minutes past 3, so I've got a bit of time to spend here. So I've covered this bit earlier on. It's pretty much covered this area earlier on. And that's our Volvo Elsa open topper Mark II that I came through on today. So I know that bus very well. And I remember it very well when it was owned by Tayside as well, back in the day. When it was in service with them originally. And then just at the back here you've got like the workshop, the pits and that, where they do the repair work, restoration work. You can see somebody's busy working down there in the pits doing a repair on that coach. So it was handy to have a pit you get right underneath to carry out essential repairs and that. This used to be an ex-bus depot anyway, so it's ideal to have it as a museum. So there we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm at the low height Volvo Elsa. It's the only one of its kind. Used to be RTO 120R, I think it used to be. I've done a video on this before, a couple of years back actually. So it's nice to see it here again. I'll pan the camera around on this again. So it's a Mark I Volvo Elsa. It's again silver lever as opposed to the buttons that are on the Mark III Voith transmission ones. So it's the Mark I Volvo Elsa with the Volvo TD70E engine and SCG gearbox with Hamworthy rear axle. This being the one and only low height Volvo Elsa ever made. All the rest are at standard height at 14.5 feet. This one being the low height is at roughly 13.5 feet, designed to go under low bridges, as the name implies, a low height Volvo Elsa. And if you look inside, I had a shot of this a wee while ago. I even drove it and got a video footage of that as well. It's good to drive, so I'll just show you around. So there's a closer look at the silver lever for the gears. This one being a semi-automatic, you actually have to manually change it to change gears. There's no clutch, it's semi-automatic. Whereas some of the Tayside buses were fully automatic, you just put it into A1 or A2 and the gears would change themselves. It was the same gearbox, it was just the different controls. Semi-automatic's the same actual gearbox, but it's just done through you have to change the gears manually with the stick. But there's no clutch, so it's semi-automatic. Whereas the Tayside ones were fully automatic, it was done electrically. Same gearbox, but the lever was just set for A1 or A2. A1 you would be engaging the small crawler gear. Technically the SCG gearbox is a 5-speed box if you include the crawler gear. But usually 9 times out of 10 you just start off in second, and it's just known as starting off in first, but it's actually really technically second. In that case you'd put it into A2 and it would start off in second like they normally do. A1 is only for like very steep hills to move off from rest with a full load on a steep brake going up it. Just makes it easier. But this one has got the semi-automatic box where you've actually got to move the lever to change gear, but that's all you need to do. It's electrically done using the pneumatic air as the actuators. As you can tell, low height Elsa, this is unusual, this setup here. The roof is straddled, which is unusual. The windows are different depths, they're shallower downstairs than they are up. So this is kind of goes up here, that's to raise the headroom for legal. It's got to be a legal minimum headroom, so they've raised the roof on it. So it's a complex, complicated design. It was probably too complicated, and they only made one, and then they just stuck with the original 14.5 feet approx standard height Elsa. Gearbox protrudes through the floor because they had to lower the floor, which is unusual. That's not normally how it is on the normal ones. The gangway here is a bit deeper because it's low height. Emergency exit doors right at the rear, because normally they're on the rear offside corner. But it's just a wee look round the low height. I'll actually get a bit of the literature that's on this side telling you more in detail about it. There's usually something, there's probably something somewhere. It's maybe not displayed today, I can't really see it, but I have done a video on this before, a good 2-hour feature long video on this a couple of years ago on my channel, which will be up there. It's titled accordingly, Volvo Elsa Low Height Mark 1, if you want to see that. So yeah, this one's been looked after, it's under, it's restored, it's been looked after, it's in preservation. So it's good that the only low height Elsa ever built is in preservation. And it's here today at the Bridgeton Bus Museum opening day. Oh, that's fine. So I've got a wee bit at the front for you if I didn't get that earlier. So like I was saying earlier, the downstairs windows are actually shallower than the upstairs windows, and that's just to accommodate for the low height factor. It's an unusual setup because it's not the standard height. It's quite a complex setup, so you know, we've got 2 different types of windows. So it was only a one-off experiment. There was no others built after it. It was just this one. The roof was actually at 2 different heights, slightly as well. I think it's slightly straddled, so it's a very complex, but it's not as well. It doesn't look so balanced aesthetically as the standard height Elsa as well. It looks very complex, complicated, this one, especially in the 70s, which would be probably quite difficult for, you know, differences in the windows and everything. But there you go, that's the low height Elsa. So I'm just going to chill out for a bit, and then I'm going to go back on one of the buses that leaves it in about 15 minutes. It's that Dennis Trident 51 plate X London bus that came in. Sounded quite good, so I'm interested to go for a hurl on that, and I'll go record some footage when I'm on it. Right, so I'm going to make a quick dash to the bus stops where the red Leyland Titan 51 plate X London bus is going to be leaving very shortly, so I'm kind of like making a move to get to it before a few minutes yet, but it was one of the Elsas, the low height was just parked down there. So this is at the other side of the building. The bus that I want to get a shot on is just down at the front there on the left, so I'm going to have to get down there before it pulls out and get some footage of it on the outside as well before I go on it, to show you what the bus looks like. So it's this one here, it's the LX51 FOF, Dennis Trident, Alexander body. I'll have a wee walk around it to show you what it looks like before I go inside it. Because when I heard it earlier, it sounded quite powerful, quite good, quite interesting, so I want to have a wee huddle on this. It's going to the Riverside Museum like what the Volvo B10M city bus that I went on earlier, it's the same route basically. So I'm going to hop on that bus there and go for a huddle on it. Before I do, I'll just show you the weight. It's 12,080 kilograms unleaded weight. It's a 2-door bus. Alexander bodywork as well. So I'm going to sit here, footage in this wee room. So the idle speed sounds quite, it's sort of kind of fluctuating a wee bit, the sound, don't need to hear it. This might be a Allison transmission, though. I think it may actually be ZF transmission. It just sounds like something a bit like Allison transmission. That's what they use in the darts, Allison transmission. But I suspect that it's maybe still ZF. It seems like that. It's like the torque converter's not locking up. Allison transmission's designed that way, whereas I'm not sure of the specification. I think it's ZF, but it's got characteristics. Allison transmission is certain points. The torque converter not locking up, but it's deaccelerating. stare on it before I get off. It's got a family section at the rear. I think he's about to go, but it doesn't matter, he's only going to be moving forward. Dennis tried it, that's good. Well, that's the bus that came off. I'll get footage as it pulls out again because it sounded quite good. McLean's coach. And eventually I'll get to pull out and I'll get to hear it on the outside again. Probably let him out. Right, so it's moving now. Maybe get footage of the exhaust. It sounded quite deep. I think he's waiting until that one moves before he... Yeah, it's going to be going shortly, I hope. Unlike most buses, the transmission's on the near side. Normally the engine's on the off side and the transmission's on the near side, but in this case, on the Dennis Tridents, the transmission's on the near side and the engine's on the off side. Similar drive line, but just a different in a reversal position. So the engine's normally on the passenger side, transmission's on the driver's side. Vice versa on the Trident, on the Alexander Enviro 400, it's the traditional way. So it's not really accelerating, it's just edging forward. It'll have a good exhaust sound when it's accelerated. It's probably going to be going out again. Yeah, so I think he's maybe just lined up to go back out again, but it doesn't matter. I've got the footage of it inside anyway. And I won't stay on all day just waiting on that moving. So I've got enough of that one now anyway. It's a tidy looking coach just pulling in there. So this one's switched off, so it's probably going to be leaving in a wee while. I'm not going to wait that long. If I happen to be around when it pulls off, I'll record it. If not, well, I've still got the inside footage and I heard it earlier. I might have recorded it earlier. Can't actually remember because I've been here a while and I'm absolutely knackered. Quite tired now, so I'm just kind of... Oh, so let's go into going out again, maybe to the bus station or something, not sure. Anyway, I've got footage. So, I've done quite a bit today. It's 4:20. I'm feeling a bit worse for the wear. I'm feeling tired. I mean, I had a busy weekend, like... Oh, it's a bit tired, but I've done quite a bit, so... There's not really much more I could do. I won't round the video off yet until I finalise it, but if I see anything else I'll put it on the camera, I'll pan it around, so if there's anything I want to share. But I've covered pretty much everything, the entire area here I've went round with the camera. I've showed all around the outside bit as well at the back. I've showed round all the streets on the other side. I went on a couple of bus trips from here to the Glasgow Transport Museum and back again, twice. I had a look around the stalls area as well. So yeah, I've covered quite a bit. I've covered pretty much all the area where the buses are. So, if there's anything else I want to highlight, I shall do that. So I won't round the video off just yet. I'll keep the video open for anything that I do want to put on. And then when I finally decide I've had enough recording for the day, then I'll round it off. So I don't know how long the video is yet, but I'm going to be guessing it's going to be maybe over an hour, so I don't want to make it too long, just going over the things that I've went over again. I'll get maybe some still photos for the photo slideshow that I normally put at the end of my videos, so I'll maybe go around and get some still photos instead of footage, because I've got enough footage for now. Okay, so it's just about time for us to get heading. It's like 10 to 5, quarter to 5. Pretty much covered everything. That's the bus that I'm going back home on, the Volvo Ilsa Mark II open topper, X-Day bus. So that's it, I'll round the video off now. Right, I think I've panned the camera around in there. Again, that's the workshop with the pits. Now, I think I mentioned that earlier. But yeah. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, just to see what else I put on my channel, and thanks for watching. And before I go, I'm going to get a selfie with that. I never took any selfies today, so just before I end the video off, I'll get a selfie of the bus again. That's it. So, thanks for watching, see you all on the channel, and I'll catch you later.